welcome to the show. Stephanie Stallworth coming to you from U-Star 1000 Studios. Great place here. And I'm here with a friend of the show, Miss Charis Jones.
Yes.
Hey, Charis.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping through.
Yes.
Singer, songwriter, all around wonderful gal. Really enjoy having her coming through here. She's been getting great reaction to her music with some sold-out venues.
Oh, yeah.
Including places in Philly, including places in Atlanta, including places in D.C. So anywhere from Warm Daddies, Blues Alley, 10 ATL. And, you had a really great showing there at 10 ATL. You performed there. We're going to share a little clip of that. Do you mind?
Okay.
Do that real quick? Then we'll come back and talk about it.
Awesome.
All right, let's take a look at Charis Jones, 10 ATL here in Atlanta.
How many ways can you say that I need you, baby? I think I like how you feeling all over. Hey, you know that I like it. I see you, I gotta tell you. I said, oh, you know, it's fine, so hey, give me how I like you.
All right, so it looks like the crowd was really loving you.
Yes.
And you look like you're having such a good time.
Man, that was an entire movie experience. Shout out to Little John Roberts, who was doing the House of Go-Go, and I reached out to him, and we've been talking for some years now, and I was like, you should definitely have your DJ spin the record. And he was like, spin it? You need to come and perform it. And I was like, well, I'm going to be in Atlanta because I was coming straight from L.A., but my flight was leaving the same day that the event was that night. And he was like, say less, I got you. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I was there, and I was able to share the stage with the XO Band Atlanta.
Nice.
And it was an amazing experience. Algebra Set was there. I had friends from when I went to high school that moved down here to Atlanta that came out.
Oh, that was great.
It was just an entire, I couldn't even put it into words. Like, the whole place was jumping. So shout out to 10 ATL for having me there. And, it was just a great feeling to be in Atlanta and partying a go-go. Like, that's totally a dope experience.
Go-go. Okay, so that was your boot up remix, go-go style, right?
Yes.
So we need to let people know what she's doing here with go-go and all kind of great music. Tell us all about that.
Well, the story goes is this. I was driving to my play sister's graduation in Hampton, Virginia, and I was driving my C280 95 Mercedes-Benz, and so I call her Betsy. So every time Betsy felt like she was going, click out or whatever, I kept hearing Boot Up Remix by LMA on the radio. And I was like, there must be a sign. Either I'm supposed to be booed up at some point. Is that what it is, Jesus? Am I supposed to be booed up? Where's my ring at?
Boo?
Where is your boo? Where is you? Or am I supposed to do something else with the song? And I thought, I really want to be able to show love and support to my own city because I was born in D.C. and raised in Prince George's County in Maryland. And I was like, let's put this in the pocket. So I called up my best friend, who's also my musical director, Deon Hawkins, and I was like, yo, can we make this do what it do? And she was like, say less. Absolutely. And that was the end of it. And so I recorded the song. Funny thing about the song was I actually was sick recording the song. But I was like, I need to get this done.
Right.
And so after I recorded the song, it was at that point that I needed to push the song on my own. As an independent artist, I don't have A&R.
That's something you have to do yourself.
I got to do it
right?
myself. It's like a one-hit wonder experience. You just got to have all the tools in the tool belt to keep it moving.
Absolutely.
And so before then, I was kind of like, social media is like a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing your whole thing, thinking you're looking amazing, and you get 15 likes, you know, so it can do something to your psyche. But I was like, you know what, let me take a different approach to this. And so I literally researched all the DJs that I could find. I sent the song to them, and I just wanted them to hear the song. And by them hearing the song, they would come back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool or whatever. Then I would say, well, if it's cool, would you like me to send you the MP3? And so that was an organic way of just pushing the song.
Right.
And major shout out to DJ Reds, because he was the DJ that broke the record. He officially broke the record in Philadelphia last year. And then he hit me up and was like, Charis, you may want to be turned into the radio on WPGC in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what?
That's big.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I know he could get in trouble, but luckily he has his own show, WPGC, so he done moved up the ranks. But I'm trying to tell you that special message took my life to a whole different level. And I remember that like it was nothing. I mean, I was crying because I just couldn't believe that, yo, this is me. And a small concept like this has amounted to something great like this, and people are receiving it. So I'm really supportive of the DJs. Like, support all the DJs, because they still break records.
Yes,
okay, and
absolutely.
that's really important. So I love me some DJs. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo, DJ.
Okay.
What's up? You
How you
keep breaking
doing?
records. How you
Yes.
doing? She got some new things gonna be coming out, I'm so sure. Now, tell me about this.
Yes.
You're great here in the U.S., but tell us about how your music is reaching some international ears.
Yes, so major shout out to DJ Bully B. When my first album, Introducing Miss Jones, came out, he started playing a lot of the songs that's off that record in the UK. And then, like, recently, I was walking on the Woodrow Wilson Bridge trying to exercise, you know, be a little slim thick or what have you. And I was getting all these notifications, and I was like, yo, what in the world is going on? I know I done paid my bill, you know, so let me see what's really going on here. And come to find out, there was this young lady named Denise. She is from Mexico, speaks Spanish, is a primary first language, beating her feet, okay, to my song, okay? And I was just like, how? And this is amazing, and I love you for this. Like, I could not believe it. It just brought so much joy to my spirit, and I reached out to her, and I was like, thank you so much. Like, I don't even think she even knew what she was doing, how much of an impact that would be for me.
Right.
But if people don't know, beating your feet or beat your feet is it's basically a dance form, you know, native to Washington, D.C. for go-go music.
Okay.
And she definitely was reaching out, I guess, and connected with this guy named Crazy Legs, who's a well-known, prominent go-go dancer. Or he's part of the Beat Your Feet crew, King's crew, and she's been studying him and decided to use my song as one for her to show her little go-go experience. And I was very, very honored. Like, I mean, like, that took things to a whole nother level.
It did, to a whole nother level. I was on YouTube checking it out.
Okay.
And I see that you had over 153,000 views of her beating her feet to your Boot Up Go-Go remix. Now, we're going to look at that in a second, but I just want to ask you real quick, how did that feel? You know, you're doing all of your things for yourself to build yourself, and that's working.
And
then suddenly out of left field comes some blessing like this.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. So her video, Beating Her Feet, was separate from the one that another BBU Enterprise had reposted the song, and so that's the one that actually has 150,000 views. But I mean, like, to me, it's just like, wait a minute, like, I read the comments, you know, majority of them are positive, thank God, because if they not, I'll be coming for, you know what I'm saying?
I saw the comments. They're like, DC, go DC, yeah, makes me feel like home. I'm back at DC, that's go-go, and all of that. They loved it.
There were a couple comments from people from Texas talking about, you know, I'm not even from DC, but I just love the feel of this song. Like, I think that's partly what makes it unique, is that it's not just something, although it's DC culture centered, but that it impacts others outside of DC, and LA and Chicago and Philadelphia and Florida, like places that otherwise normally do not care for go-go are able to listen to this and kind of vibe out with it. So it just makes me feel very honored to be able to be in this position that I am right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at that.
Okay, sure
video
thing.
that got over 150. Well, when you guys watch it, then we're going to like build it up to more views than that.
Oh,
But,
yay.
yeah. So let's take a quick
Okay.
look at that and see how wonderful that is.
Awesome, awesome.
Now I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do, yeah. Ooh, now I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Listen to my heartbeat, badu, boot up, a bitty badu, boot up, and then my heart go badu, boot up. A bitty badu, it just won't stop. It goes badu, boot up. A bitty badu, boot up, and then my heart goes badu, boot up. A bitty badu, it just won't stop. It goes how many ways can you say that I need you, baby? It's true. I think I might die without you. Feeling.
That was so hot. I love that.
Yay!
I love Boot Up anyway. Then that go-go thing, because I lived in D.C. for a while, so I get
Oh,
it. And I
yay.
totally love
I
that.
appreciate
so
that,
It's
yeah.
good that you're able to share the go-go with people who either, like you said, didn't maybe care for go-go, but like yours. But also some people maybe hadn't heard of go-go as much. They just think,
Right.
oh, some D.C. thing. But when you mix it with songs that they like, then
Right.
that makes it
I
kind of
mean,
nice.
major shout out to Ella May and Joel James for writing the song and for Ella May singing the song. I mean, that song in of itself was a winner.
Right.
Right. And so at the time, I didn't really think of it as the winner song. I just thought of it as like, this would be a dope song to remix.
Right,
You know,
right.
because that's what go-go music is. It's, for the most part, remaking an original song to the go-go vibe and beat, which is the uniqueness of it all. And, you know, shout out to people like Chuck Brown, who was the godfather of go-go music, right? And created that sound that is so well now, you know, appreciated from people from like Jill Scott and Philly. And, you know, there's all these people who really appreciate go-go music, and even Sugar Bear that just performed on the BET Awards. Like, it is definitely the time to appreciate and support go-go music. I'm just glad that I was able to be a little bit a piece of that, you know? So, yeah, it's this dope feeling.
That's dope. So tell me,
Yeah.
when did you first love go-go music? When did you start loving go-go music?
I mean, I must have
You're
been...
a DC girl, so.
I am a DC girl, you know, but I feel like I must have been in the womb, you know, and I must have been kicking my mama. I feel like, you know, she was hearing Wind Me Up, Chuck, and I was like, oh, yes.
That's my
Wind
thing.
me up, boo. You know what I'm saying? Wind me up to get up out of here, you know, and come into the world. So I feel like as little as I can remember, I've always kind of loved go-go music. And I used to beat my feet in high school. I really used to think that I could really, you know what I'm saying, do it. But, you know, I ain't as young as I used to.
Show that to us on another video, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Next time you come, we'll
absolutely
make a whole dancing area for you.
I got you. I got you.
You know what? Sounds like you should be getting ready to make another go-go remix. You thinking about that?
Looky. I mean, you know, I think you are absolutely right.
Yeah,
it is in the works for me to go ahead and make another Go-Go's remix, because I never thought that this would go this way.
Right,
Like, I just thought it was just going to be, let me just use one song, you know what I'm saying? But now I definitely want to do more, and so we are going to do another song, and then we're also going to start working on my album in October. So it's just kind of like, you know, everything is going and happening, and I'm just grateful. You know, it's time to birth some new songs, some new energy, some new music, and keep it going. And catch me on tour. You know what I'm saying?
Catch me on tour. That'll be the new catchphrase.
Yeah,
catch me on tour.
Catch me on tour. Okay. How about that?
How about that? Yeah, that's Charis Jones. Charis Jones. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for having me.
So we kind of got a little idea where you're going.
Okay.
Tell us how we can follow you.
Oh, sure
Where can
thing.
we find you?
You can find me, you can now just Google me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, see, that's big.
You can Google me now. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I done made it. You know? So you can just put my name in the search engine, just put it Charis, and last name is Jones, and that's how I go. People are like, what's your stage name? My first and my last name is my stage name. That's who I am, because I realize it's time to walk in my purpose and walk in it from my perspective versus trying to mimic some other person that I'm not. So it's just Charis Jones. And then you can also find me on Instagram at Charis Reese. It's just my first name and my nickname put together. And, you know, because you get to see Charis and then you get to see Reese, which is a lovable person, you know.
Nice.
So,
Now, some people who are big and getting big, they don't look at their DMs or what have you. If
Okay.
someone wants to reach you and either collab with you
Yeah.
or do something, how should they do that? Just in your DM,
you
or is there another way?
can slide into my DMs, okay?
It goes
I
down.
do not discriminate. Yes, indeed. Because I'm going to tell you this, by me going and pushing my own self into the appropriate DMs of people that I thought technically, or they have a blue check, they're not going to check my DMs or what have you, they have definitely started checking them. And we have communicated. And it's if you use social media for the tool in which that it's supposed to be intended for, it can be of true benefit.
Yeah.
But if you get stuck in the idea of I'm not getting enough attention or I'm not getting enough likes, that can really mess with your psyche. But you got to maintain your focus and realize that if you're there for that, to find your path and to utilize that to get to the next level. And that's how Boot Up Remix got to the level that it is, because I was in people's DMs.
Yes.
So
yes.
I welcome, come on into my DMs. I welcome collaboration. That's what IAG is all about. You know, the radio show that I started is about making sure that as artists we can collaborate together versus being in competition with one another, because all of our gifts are uniquely separate and unique to that individual. So yeah, slide on in my DMs. If you respectful though, be ye respectful.
You must have a level of standard
respect
there.
Right, put some respect on my name. Yes, indeed.
So otherwise, we're zooming right past you. So the IAG, real quick, before
Yes,
we
ma'am.
let you go.
Okay,
I know you've got
sure.
a busy schedule. The IAG, just tell us about that real quick.
Sure. So IAG stands for Independent Artist Goals. It's a platform, a radio show that I created about 2.5 years ago. Now 3.5 years ago. Excuse me. I was on sabbatical for this year, so that other independent artists can have a welcoming and positive platform to share and showcase their artistry. And one of the things that I found specific to the DMV area was that there was a lack of, there was like this crab in a barrel mentality. And so people were not being supportive genuinely of others. And I know I had experienced that as well. And it's like, listen, I know my gifts are good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better and we're all going to get better, but there's no need to be hating on one another. Like we all are striving to be great. So whether you're musically inclined or you're starting your own business, you're an author, you're a president of an organization, or whatever your talent is, if you're professionally going for that, I believe in you. And so that's where everything, that's the inception of everything. And that's really what's innate for me. And what I believe is we need to give and support to others, because if we collectively support one another, we will all be at a better place if you look back at it. So let's move together.
Move together. Let's start supporting Charis Jones. If you're not following her yet, I want to see her followers go all the way up.
Woo, woo, woo.
And we're going to have you come back and join us again here at U-Star 1000 Studios.
Shout out to U-Star 1000.
Hey.
Okay.
We're in a great place here. Loving it.
In the A.
Charis Jones, thank you for coming to the A.
Thank you for having
checking
me.
us out. And we'll see you next time you're in town.
Okay.
And we'll be looking for all your shows and your great music coming up. And go-go.
Oh, yeah, boo. Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us on our show today. And thanks again to Charis Jones.
Thank
we
you,
will
Stephanie.
see you guys. You're welcome. We'll see you guys next time. All right.
Okay, Liz, so I see you out here repping all the girls out here, giving us that pride we need. Taurus game 100, baby. IG, baby.
Woke up feeling like I just might run for president. Even if there ain't no president, switching up the messaging. I'm about to add a little estrogen. Find my way by myself, pay my rent by myself. Only exes that I care about are in my chromosomes. I don't really need you, I'm a Macaulay Culkin home alone. Diamonds in my collarbone. Find my way by myself, pay my rent by myself. Sugar, spice, and a nice, show me what you made of. Crazy, sexy, cool, baby, with or without makeup. Got nothing to prove, I'ma show you how I do.
You can't take me seriously all the time.